fly right past ya. Been running it up since last year. I've been on my popping me the brand new band, yeah. No drip, just my texture. Them kids sit back, my tab, yeah. Bitch, we up, we lit. We don't need no caption. Bubble up, we bout to bubble up. Bubble up, we bout to bubble up, yeah. Bubble up.
What's new, 99? We in the building today. What's am Alphas? How y'all feeling today? Hope you have a amazing day. I know you see the title today. We're talking about Tekashi and Fortnite. Does it get more different? By the way, I know some of y'all not interested in stuff. I will have a picture up of whatever we're talking about. But first, we're talking about Fortnite and the Fortnite Problem emesis. But if you want to hear about Tekashi, you can skip it. If you don't want to hear about this, I hope it's not too long though, so you can stick with your boy just a little bit. But first is the Fortnite problem. Is emesis too strong? There's the arguments for it. Epic. This is the arguments for emesis that Epic would make if they wanted to argue for it. If it was in a meeting room, they would literally argue this. Keyboard and mouse players are still dominant in competitive play. They still win the majority of games. That is the argument. It is actually more even now, which is what we want. That would be the goal. The next four option would be we're targeting next gen, the new upgrades, the new engine, the Unreal, I think it's Unreal 5 is coming up soon. I know Fortnite will probably get an upgrade, maybe a graphical upgrade for the new systems and on PC, and they want that too. They want controller players on those new consoles playing the most popular controller player game out right now, which is Fortnite, by far the most popular controller player game. It's not even the most, I don't believe it's the top 3 most popular keyboard and mouse game, but it is the most popular controller game. I think they are gearing their business toward that. There will be the argument for it with the new upgrades. Probably go to PC too. The 120 FPS make it more competitive, where more controller players start dominating for it. And I'm expecting a new engine upgrade probably by the time PS5 and Xbox X Series come out. So I will be looking forward to that. And that's probably the arguments for it. The argument against is that the controller is basically a hack. A straight up aimbot that finds you. Once it hits you, it targets you, it locks on, it hits you, and it's unfair in competitive play. Note to the first 4 again, the majority of players are not competitive players, by the way. This excuse that. The top players are not competitive. A lot of PC on, they're not competitive players. And they don't really want to switch it up too much for the next gen. That's what I'm thinking. So that might be a reason. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. That's the way I would think if I'm a business person. The only reason I would think for it. Top streamers are quitting in favor of other games. This gonna be leading to a next subject, a good segue. But a lot of top streamers, Fortnite streamers that's on mouse and keyboard, are leaving for other games. For Myth, Ninja, Carrot, Dr. Lupo, they are leaving the game because of that and skill-based matchmaking, which skill-based matchmaking I have a much better opinion of, because the not good players probably need it more than just giving content creators content. So it's kind of iffy, but I want to know your opinion on this. Are you for it? Do you understand why Epic would be for it? And how would you counter the argument? Because I could go into it, but I want y'all to, because I know most of y'all are against it. So I want to know what y'all opinions are against what I said. I just want to know y'all opinions on it. Next is from the segue before. We are talking Tfue Turner. He said he's quitting Fortnite. This will be a small portion because it's not that big. But I went into a stream yesterday playing Warzone. I haven't seen Tfue that happy playing with Cloaks and Symphony in a long time. It was very interesting to see. And I'm wondering what's next for Tfue. This is going to be like a short segment, but it's still based off Fortnite. But I want to know y'all thoughts on it. Do you think Tfue will quit and go to play more variety gaming or just Warzone? Because he looks happy. He doesn't look as sad as he always is. So that's a very interesting concept. Do you think Tfue will leave Fortnite, not permanently, but become a more of a variety gamer for his happiness? Do you think he should, even if you don't think he don't? That's interesting. Tell me in the comments. I might talk about it on Friday. I might talk about it on my personal channel. We can talk more about it. Next, the thing most of you I know you're probably here for. Tekashi 6ixnine, the music Tekashi's Problem. Tekashi's having beef right now with the entire industry, from Billboards, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, and Snoop Dogg, all at the same time. This is interesting to me because Tekashi's saying right now that Billboards were bought off because they bought sales. Ariana Grande and Justin used 6 credit cards to buy off all the sales and get their sales up to be number one on Billboards. He said it's a common industry tactic, but did by labels. Okay. It's kind of weird that Tekashi would know how many credit cards they use, which I find very interesting, by the way. Like, how would he know it was exactly 6? Is he getting like secret information? What are your thoughts on that? And according to Billboards, I'm seeing that Billboards saying that after four or 6 purchases on a credit card, they have a limit, and the sales after that won't even count anymore due to it being a problem in the past where everybody had big sales. They stated that's why sales are down now. That's how Nielsen does their rating. If too many things have it at one time, they will throw out after a certain amount. This is leading to a bigger problem also, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. Scooter Braun is also saying YouTube is looking into an account that had 6 times more views than that's normal, and I think he's insinuating that it's Tekashi's on his new video. He said it's 6 times more than usual. A lot of view bots are being used on Tekashi's YouTube video, and then YouTube is looking into it. As we stated yesterday with Digi, it's really hard to do follow bot. It might be a little easier to do view bot, but it's still hard to prove. It's still hard. So I don't know if we're gonna ever get anything out of that. Do you think Tekashi used view bot? Because if you go through his comments, it's a lot of bots in there. I don't know if he did it, but most music videos have quite a few bots. He seemed to have a lot. I don't know if he did it, the label did it. But this is what I want to get to. We get into a deep issue now. Now we can get into a deep issue with the music industry. It is so easy. We'll go back to that in a minute. It is so easy to fake streams, to use multiple computers to stream something on any platform. I know YouTube has a limit, but you can just like reset it and go again after 15 like songs, or you can put on like a playlist and play another song and do it again and have your song 15 and have multiple computers set up. I know people do that. I know y'all saw when Justin Bieber actually asked his fans to put his song on repeat. And I saw Selena Gomez do that too. When they put their song on repeat all night while they sleep to get their streams up. There's a lot of methods in the music industry to beat through the streaming that beats the surface. I know back in the 90s and early 2000s, people used to literally go out and buy hundreds of thousands of copies of an album, which also probably lends to what Nielsen said. After you buy a certain amount on one credit card, it stops it. So that lends to what Nielsen said. Billboard said about Nielsen ratings. So I'm very interested to see. It's a lot of methods. A lot of these people, J. Cole said in a song, a lot of rappers are not nowhere near big as they seem. They have a label behind them. They usually just go with another artist to tour, and their sales not that good at all. And a lot of them don't even sell well in the first place, but they get enough just to make it look like they're a decent selling rapper. They buy views, they view bot, especially since YouTube can't it now, so it's gonna be even more of a problem. I want to know your thoughts on how can they stop this, and what would you suggest they do about follow bot and view bot? And this, as you said, the last two, What's New 99 has become a problem with this. I don't know if it's true on any end. I don't know. These are all allegations. Very interesting. But I want to use it to push this thing forward and let you understand as music fans, music lovers, some of these things are not quite as legit as you think it. Like 130 million people watch somebody. It's not really 130 million people. Even if he did it legit, it won't be, because a lot of his fans just watch it over and over and over again. So even in my videos on this channel, a lot of the fans watch it again and again. They love Bubble Up, so they listen to it over and over again. So it's very interesting. These business tactics have been going on for years. They scoot around it. I want to know your thoughts. Do you approve of it? Do you think your favorite artist is as big as they seem? Unless it's, of course, like Drake or J. Cole, Kendrick, who gets like Uzi, who gets Post Malone, who gets these numbers that's so big that they probably don't even have to view it. They don't have to buy or nothing. Finally, I want to talk about this issue real quick before we go. Tekashi also called up Snoop Dogg, said he's a snitch. He didn't put out a video of Snoop Dogg cheating on his I think he was cheating on his wife or something, or getting caught. I don't know if I like this tactic by Tekashi. He's basically snitching on snitches, allegedly snitches. Cause I don't know if Snoop Dogg snitch. I know he made up with 6ixnine, so I don't know if that's true or not. Tekashi could be using that for a thing. I don't know if it's smart, because I don't want this. He's not a kid, by the way. He's 24, but I don't want this young man's life to end over internet games. Cause once you just start calling people out, people don't care no more about results. You know what I mean? When you try to hurt their reputation, they stop caring about results. Before him calling people clowns and blah, 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 I know members of gangs who said they don't take him seriously, so they never tried it. They said it basically be like a young cat. That's how they say it. Young cat just go out there and try to make a name for themselves. That would be the only people that try to hurt 6ixnine. But once you go after gang credibility and all that, it gets more dangerous. Tekashi's already moved twice in this week, and I don't know if he moved more or not. That's a dangerous move. I know a lot of people say he came out winning, but if you consistently have to move every time someone finds your address, and you have to constantly watch your back, your shoulder, be around security that you pay for that's extremely expensive, 24 hours a day, just in case someone do find you out, are you really winning? Are you really free? You don't even enjoy any success. He can't tour, which will be the biggest part of any artist. Musicians don't make much money off streams unless they're independent. They don't make much money off album stream sales unless they're independent. Touring is their biggest thing. He can't tour domestically at all, which would be very interesting to see. Except for in like certain neighborhoods that he'll probably have to be more careful about. He could probably tour overseas, but he's on probation again, so I don't even know how long that's gonna be before he get out. What do you think about it? Is it smart to keep antagonizing people, especially when most of them really don't care about you? They might call you rat, but they don't care. But you consistently antagonize them to the point that they might not care no more. I don't know if it's a smart move. Y'all let me know. Is it smart? Is it smart? Is money worth it? Is the clout worth it? Is attention worth it? I might make a video on my Zelmay channel, link in the description. Like and subscribe, by the way, about this exact topic. And is clout and fame worth risking your life over? That's a very interesting topic I want to discuss. I want to know your thoughts on it before I even make that video. Tell me your thoughts. Like I said, like and comment. Follow the Zelmay channel. Follow the Zelmay channel. Hit that link. It's a merch link below, by the way. I want you to understand that you do not have to click that. But if you have disposable income, you're still working, you're still good, and you want to support your boy, I would greatly appreciate it. We trying to get on that come up on YouTube. I'm figuring things out. I'm trying to put these videos out consistently. We're trying new things with the algorithm and things. We're gonna get it popping soon. I just want you to know I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for watching this video. If you stayed this long, thank you. Friday I'm gonna start posting other YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, and my end cap, and I'm gonna tell you to subscribe to watch, check out their videos, check out their music, smaller artists. And I'm gonna post in this video my music playlist, of course, my other channel, Zelmay, which I'm I'm gonna talk about. So I love you, appreciate you. Before I go, can y'all please give an alpha a what? Sam. Thank you.